Okay, so now it's time to put the gutters together. I've never done this before, so I'm just gonna give it a shot. That's a coupler piece. So this piece connects the two pieces, and it's relatively simple. It just kind of butt them up against each other. And they have these tabs, so eventually we're going to bend this over when we're happy with it. And come over here. We have an end piece, and we have the downspout area. So this, I'm gonna end up tracing on the inside here. And then I'm gonna use my core drill here to cut a hole in here. And then I have some snips that I could use to finish cutting out the rest of the shape. So no need to break out the jigsaw today. And then there's end pieces. There's a right and a left. Look like this. They kind of put the right shape on it, and those get caulked in also. So I have this special caulk over here. This is what was recommended. It's Seamer Mate, specifically made for gutters. It's called Gutter Seal. So I'm going to be caulking. I'm going to put a bead in here, and I'm going to put a bead under the flange here. I'm going to put a bead at these couplers, and then of course I'm going to put a bead on the two end caps over there. I don't have the other flange over here. So I put them exactly the way that they're going to be going on the greenhouse. So if you could picture the greenhouse being in between here, these are the two ends. So this shape here is on the outside, and the flat part is against your structure. And you could, the same way as any other gutter on the house.
Yeah, we were looking at our own
gutter and see them there. This is the screw that it comes with. Well, sold separately, obviously, but it just goes like that. And then the idea is you tighten it up just enough to where it's really locked in, but you don't want to overdo it because the screw will keep going and you'll smush your gutter.
That's cool.
So you gotta be careful with that one. All right, looks like it'll drill through the gutter and everything. Okay, so we're gonna get to it. Right now we're gonna measure 16 feet and 2 inches. So I measured my greenhouse, and I decided to make the gutters an extra inch on each side since I'm not wrapping around. So that's just to make sure I catch all the water coming off the edge. And so that extra inch hopefully will be enough to where water won't spill over the side if we get a pretty decent rainstorm. Okay, so we're gonna get to it. And the weather's somewhat cooperating. It's snowing, not raining.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah. Okay, so it fits on here like so. Okay. See, this caulk will help with this problem. Okay. If I have 10 feet and 10 feet and I want 16 feet 2 inches, guess what that means? If I cut 2 inches less than 4 feet on this side, I got what I want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And it's going to be more accurate because I'm not pulling out as much tape. So can you help me with this? You hold that on the end there. Got it?
Yep.
So I want to come back to 46 here. Okay. That's probably better to do. If I'm too long, I can cut it down. I can't do the opposite, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Wow, see, we're just scuffing this up pretty good. We gotta be careful. Okay. Down. So we're gonna mark it at 46. Six. So now I'm just going to connect the dots the best I can. Okay, so I measured 4 feet from the edge here. So I made a series of marks that I'm going to connect. Make it easier to cut the shape out. still working as a square, so that's cool. The easiest one, it's a flat cell. Looks about right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, no going back now. Okay. It's just snips. Too badly. Want the end cap to fit on there, right? And come on this side. Try not to destroy it. We're gonna try this. This is a hacksaw with a metal blade on here. See if this does a little bit of a better job. This thing is tough to get around corners with it. Alright, that was terrible. There's one. So, why don't we get this other one cut? What do you say?
Okay. That was a doozy cutting those.
So, put this guy on. There we go. There it is. So really just bend it, really. Okay. Guess I'll trace this guy here. My pen.
Did that just snap?
No, it's been broke. Okay, if that needs to be bigger, we'll make it bigger. Oh, it's writing again. Okay. For this, I'm gonna get a piece of wood and put it underneath it.
Okay.
So let's hope this goes well. Just got a hole saw here. Okay, I just got one that's fitting the inside of here. Okay, here's one. Pull it under there. I got it. We'll get that later. There's a piece of metal stuck in there. Luckily, we don't need that anymore. I'm gonna get my snips here and snip this shape out. I just gotta cut and get my way to the line here. Cut this line out. Okay.
Second one's on.
Not the prettiest job, but it's done.
You were a lot quicker at it.
Yeah. That's good news. It's gonna take a little bit of effort to get this back on. It's a little deformed now. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right. All right. So the only thing left to do is to get the caulk together and connect everything up. That's it. Okay, so the instructions say to crimp this down and then simply apply sealant to this bead here. So I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm hoping it creates a strong bond here. So let's fold this down. I'm gonna put my gloves back on for this. Can you hand me those?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
They're not work gloves, but it's better.
Do you want work gloves?
No, no, no. This is fine. Not being too dangerous here. It feels like it's home. These are not special pliers by any means. Just trying to get folded all the way over here. Try not to leave too many marks on the metal. See, let's fold this over. The instructions do not say to put screws in this thing, so I'm not gonna. Okay.
Are you caulking right there or no?
Yeah, I'm supposed to caulk there.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna get
okay.
everything else put together first, so I'm gonna do that one too now. Okay.
Very good.
So I followed the instructions. These are all put together, so when I pick it up, oh yeah, that one's really tight. You see that? That one will hang nice.
Okay.
This one, they're both pretty good. We just gotta know that we have to pick it up. It has to bow up, not down, so it doesn't slide out. Okay, here we go. Get the caulk gun out. Let's hope for the best. So I guess we want a 1/4 inch bead.
Definitely a small cut at first. All right.
See, this comes back. My caulk gun's messed up. Had a few explosions. Thing hasn't worked well in a while. Okay, so that's open.
Did you say you had a few explosions?
Yeah.
You really did. That's funny. That was all bathtub related.
Yep. There's usually a seal after you clip it in these types of things, so I just get a nail, jam it in there. Not sure if that's going to be long enough. Nope, I find something bigger than that. Okay, so usually open this with something long like a screwdriver. Okay, see it gets messed up, so that's why I have a rag with me to get it off my screwdriver. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go around the seam and then put this back on. That's my plan. Oops. Shoot, shoot, it's coming out quick. Go right on the edge here.
Oh, jeez, this thing's hard to get on.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be difficult. Well, maybe not. All right.
Wow, haha. See
Nice.
that?
I
See
do.
where it sits? It's nice and on there.
Cool. Do you want to do this thing too right now?
No, I'm gonna wait on that because I
Okay.
wanna, that's gonna lift the whole thing up and I wanna do the middle seam.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea.
Okay, next. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, so I'm just putting a ton on.
Is that in too? Oh.
Not yet. Something's not going on the bottom here. Push this down, it looks like. There we go. There we got it.
Well, that went faster than I thought.
Next, let's do the seam here. Instructions say just to caulk it up. That's what we're gonna do. Ain't gonna be the prettiest job, but it'll be caulked. Just kind of painting it in there, trying to fill in that gap.
Jeff, I believe it's starting to rain.
That's not good.
I know. Shoot. We could bring this on the porch if we have to.
Well, we could just slide it close to here so it doesn't get messed up. Get the right bend. There we go. Right bend on that. Want to add a little bit more. I wasn't confident in that seal.
Whatever raindrops just happened, it's not continuing.
It's not supposed to rain today.
Oh.
On.
All right. Are you trying to keep them under the roof?
Trying to keep them out of the weather. I'm just going to tilt them like this. Just going to put caulk around here. Okay, looks like that worked.
All right, cool.
That's pretty good. Got one more. All right, so it looks like we're done here. We're just gonna let these dry overnight. Hopefully they do dry. It's gonna get a little cold, and we'll come back in the morning. I'm gonna put a nail or something in here just to try and preserve this caulk, just in case when we go to pick it up, this thing falls apart. That way we have a way of redoing it. So, all right, that's it. We're out of daylight, so that's it for the day. So it's the next morning. We believe our gutter caulk is dry, so now it's time to hang it up. So I'm just going to mark a 1/2 inch lower on this corner, and we're just going to put it up, and that should give us drainage coming to this side of the greenhouse. The type of connection we used kind of creates a hinge effect. Yes, it's caulk, but it's still kind of flexible. So Alicia's going to be here holding specifically this area up while I'm messing around with this side. So I'm gonna get the two ends tacked in, and then I'm gonna go down and do the rest of them.
Yeah, we don't want to break that seal.
Yeah. So we don't want to cause too many problems with that.
Okay, let's get it hung up.
Cool. Let's do it. So we want to create drainage coming this direction because this is where we want our rain barrel and stuff. So in order to do that, I have to create a pitch. So for this situation, I'm going to create a pitch, and I need a 1/2 inch of space from the top. So the gutters on this side are going to start at this 1/2 inch line, while the other side is going to be flush, creating a downhill effect where the water is going to run. So that's why I'm doing that. These are these special brackets that you put on. They just kind of fish through like this. You grab on here first, and you kind of helps form it. For what I read online, you screw these in only enough to make it snug against this metal. If you keep screwing, you're gonna suck the gutters together and ruin them. So I don't know exactly where I'm putting all of them just yet. So I'm just going to kind of put them on here so they're here, so I don't have to keep getting up and down a ladder. Okay. I'm just gonna put one on the other side because I'm gonna be in a rush to get over here to secure the other end so she doesn't have to keep holding it. Okay, so it's time to pick this thing up and put it up here. So to do that, I'll have Alicia pick it up with one hand on each side of this to support both sides so we don't break the seal, or hopefully we don't. And I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna hang this side up first while she stays there, and I'll tack the other corner, and then I'll get on both sides of her so that she doesn't have to hold it anymore. And then I'm gonna come along and put the rest of these on. And I'm gonna put them on where every stud is or so. I don't know officially how far apart they have to be, but that's what I'm gonna do here.
All right, let's go.
Does it look like there's extra on the other side? Wanted to hang over about an inch on both sides.
Yeah, it's hanging off a little bit, I can see.
Okay. Okay.
So anyway.
No. Okay, you can let go now. You can let go.
Really? You sure?
Let go.
Oh.
There we go. See, look, it's just gonna go right in here. You see that? That angle there?
I do.
It's gonna dump right in.
Cool.
It's gonna be great.
Will be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna do this first, this middle one here.
Okay.
Since this is where the dip is, you know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. So I don't want this to go down so quickly. Push up on this bad boy a little bit. What do you think? That looks pretty good, right? It's on there pretty good. I want to get this one next. Let's go down the line and finish up. And we'll have stuff coming down in a rain barrel somewhere with like a flexible hose coming off of some kind.
It's gonna be great. I have no excuse not to water now.
All right.
Is that all of them?
It is.
All right.
Okay, that's one.
One more.
One gutter up.
Now the hard one. Wait, sorry. Wait.
Okay. See how they work? This hook here, there's a lip on the inside here, it just grabs onto. Yep. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to do this?
Yes, yes.
Hold on a second. I have to climb. Oh boy. Okay. You're gonna have to walk.
Yeah.
Walk to your right. Keep going, keep going. Okay, stop. You come down with your hand a lot. Okay. Alright, I'm coming. You should see what that looks like. It's like super caked.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm gonna have to fix that too. Alright. Coming to see you. Push up the ladder, you can too. I got it. You know, it's not a little bit. Is it hailing? Jeez.
What?
So what's it hailing?
I know.
Jeez.
I don't know what this is. Ice. Here you go.
Weather's been really nice.
I know.
Okay. That's two right here. Yeah. Awesome. Excellent. Good, good, and good. We're done.
That it?
Yeah, gutters are up. Where?
I can't believe that's done. That was a big one. All the nitty gritty's done now. Now the fun part, plastic.
So
Right?
happy it's not in my garage anymore. Stuff is long.
Oh. So the
Alright.
next job is the corrugated plastic.
Yeah. Well, there's a few things I could do. Before corrugated on the sides, I have to put up some channeling. But we could do the top right now. Now that the gutter's up,
Yeah.
we could put the two roof panels on both sides and then put the ridge cap over top. We're getting hailed on.
I know. We have enough corrugated plastic for the roof, but we don't have enough for the sides.
Not yet.
So Jeff's just gonna go to the store today. We got plans later on.
Yep. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing for windows still.
This is good enough for today. And it's
Yeah.
really snowing now. Let's get inside. It's always cold. Well, we're doing a greenhouse in the winter. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Whew, my fingers are cold. Can you feel your hands?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I'm gonna go by the wood burner. I'm freezing.
Okay.
All right, we're done. Woohoo! Gutters, check.
Okay, it's the next day and we're ready to do some roofing.
My favorite part.
Yep. So I got up there and did a test piece, and I didn't get an exact measurement up there, but when we had it up there, it looked like we had to cut it around the sticker right there.
That's our measurement mark.
That's our measurement. And then we'll get a real measurement on that and cut the rest the same size. So I want it to go all the way to the top of that ridge there and then come down a little bit past the wood to give it plenty of space for the water to get in the gutter. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this one piece first and then try to fit it on the front there to see how well it fits. And then if all goes well, we'll start doing that to the rest of them. So.
All right, so since we measured this on that side, Jeff's a little worried. You just want to measure it once over there too?
Yeah, we're gonna
check
move
out the
ladder
front
and stuff.
Okay. Just want to double check this really quick?
Yep. Hop up. I'm gonna go up this way. Just give me a second. I got it. It's approximately it.
You good?
Yeah. Because of how hectic this is, we have to do both sides as we go and do the ridge going all the way back. Okay, this is a ridge cap. See that? Now I need to determine how much overlap these get. Okay. So when I push these two together, it should be 4 feet long. So I'm trying to figure out if they overlap 1 or 2 notches, so to say. Sorry, 8 feet long. Okay, so this is 98 inches. So let's see what happens when we go over one more. Okay, overlapping 2 now. This is 94 3/4, which is less than 8. So they overlap just 1 bay. and I'll probably have to cut to fit in the very end. All right, it's important to know I don't want to have to try and figure that out when I'm 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so because the ridge cap and the panel
Turkeys are fighting, sorry. Makes me laugh. Okay.
So because the ridge cap and the panel share screws a lot of times when you get to the top, we have to install the whole thing as we go. So if you can imagine, if we just have one of these up there, if this is the ridge, we're gonna have a panel on each side, and I have to put screws down through both of them. So as I go, I'm gonna be on the inside putting stuff up, and I can't climb on this stuff. So I'm gonna have to do both sides as I go all the way down, because I can't just put all these panels on and come back and do the ridge, because I'll have nowhere to poke through to put the screws in.
Yeah.
So it's a one and done. So it's gonna be complete as we go.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense. It's a good idea.
yeah, okay. So that's that. And we could have got this ridge capped clear, but we wanted all the trim to be white. So
Oh, it's gonna look pretty.
yeah, hopefully that looks cool.
Yep.
All right. So while we were up there, we determined that we need to approximately cut these at this sticker. So if we cut it at the sticker, this one will be a little long. This one will be right on the money. So just to be safe, I'm gonna cut it at the sticker, but let's measure to see how long that actually is. Okay, so that sticker looks like it's at approximately 79 5/8. So I guess we'll use that measurement to cut this one and then see how it fits.
And we left it hanging over the gutter a tiny bit more, just in case. It allows
Yeah.
us a little bit of wiggle room.
So we might actually trim just a little bit more. We'll see how it fits.
I'd rather have too much than too little.
Yep. So now I'm gonna go get, I guess, a Sharpie. I don't think a pen will show up on this thing. Not sure how helpful a square is gonna be in this situation. I more so just need a straight edge. The valleys are gonna be hard to get.
A little challenging.
Yeah. It's exciting. So you're gonna do that without the lines there?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't realize how much of a pro you were. Look at that. Great job, babe.
It's actually kind of fun to do.
Okay. You know, those pieces might come in handy for when we get up to the very tippity top there and need a small piece
Or
of
if we
corrugated.
just didn't have enough in one little spot, could overlap it, you know?
I guess, if I wanted it to look bad.
You have extra material to work with. That's always a good thing.
Look at this. You can see how effective this is going to be. You can see humidity building up underneath the underneath this thing, so it's doing a great job already.
Just needs plants. We just bought our seeds. It's looking good.
How's it? Look.
Good. I just want to see how much it's over on the gutter. Oh yeah,
That'll work.
plenty there.
I think it's gonna be great. I like it. I'm gonna put some vertical closure strips here. This is just something to screw down to on the end where the plastic's gonna be. You could use anything here. You could even use wood, but I decided to buy the plastic strips. I'm not gonna put every single screw in. Just two. Just do it. Okay. This next one needs to be cut. So I'm just gonna approximate cut it like right in the middle here. Can I get those snips? Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll hold it.
I got it.
Okay.
Here, hold that. Okay. Wow. That's snug, huh?
Really good. Look
Yeah.
at that. Good cut.
Thank you. Okay. It's on there.
And you're using all of our excess 1.25" screws. It's good.
I'm gonna get another one of these. I might as well do this whole line here. Why not, you know?
Okay.
Split it up. Okay. Okay, cool. Look at that. Okay, so we took our test piece and we put it on 3 of the corners and it fit great. So we're just going to just assume that it's going to be great everywhere, and we're going to, instead of just cutting each piece one by one and painfully going up and down a ladder constantly, we're going to measure and cut together all the pieces to size. She's going to hand me pieces, and hopefully that ends up going a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. And so with any luck, we'll get through this relatively quickly, and then we could start putting this all up, because we're excited to see how it's going to look.
I have been waiting for this moment the entire time. Okay.
The vertical spacers are on the one side. I still need to put them up on the other. So if I manage to outrun her in my measuring and marking, then I'll just get up there and do that operation.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's cut them all.
This is also exciting.
Oh, we worked so hard on this, and we finally get the main
Remember,
part going up.
you see how this is longer? You're going to want to stay on the inside of this line. So there's gonna be no other piece on the edge over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in. So notice how I'm putting it on the top, not the bottom. Okay. So
What do you mean you're putting it on the top, not the bottom?
putting it on the crest and not the valley. The idea is that
Oh, yeah, no, I get
the
that.
water's gonna run in the gaps, so there's less of a chance of any leak, even though it has a gasket or a washer on here.
Makes sense.
So I'm not doing the very edge or the very top because I need to double up pieces here. So when I put up the next panel, I'll put this screw in and that screw in. I have to hit these 2 screws in the bottom here, and then we have to start the ridge cap up here.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna put the other panel on before I do that. So right now, I think I'm gonna I have to move the ladder to here so I can get these 2 screws over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to be moving around a lot.
Oh yeah. Okay, you look out. Yes, please. Okay, come in the screw, please. I could reach this corner. Alright, hold that ladder tight, babe.
All right.
ridge up?
Yeah. Same screws?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard. I gotta see through this thing basically. Screw. Just one. Just want one. Thank you. One. You can't screw in this yet because the next piece has to overlap here first. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that's it. We're done with 2 of them.
Yeah, let's see.
I just have to put that one screw in on the corner there.
Looks good.
All right, I'm making my way down.
Okay. So for every spot that you plan on overlapping, you're just not screwing anything yet, just to be safe.
Yep.
Or no, because you have to overlap it, so you don't want to.
Oh, I didn't do the screws on this side.
You know, I was wondering about that.
That's funny. Yep. Looks like I'm gonna be going back up the
You need
ladder.
2 more, right?
Yeah.
That's what I have in my hand. All right, so now you want to go back up and get the other 2 up there?
Yeah. Sorry.
This is gonna be challenging.
Yeah. I'd say. The little green line's helping out tremendously. I can see it through. I can see it through the plastic.
Cool.
It's letting me know where that strip is.
What green line are you talking about?
I was using the marker.
Okay.
Got it?
Someone's always shooting. Jeff's overlapping 1 ridge each sheet.
I'm just lining this stuff up because I have to finish off this side over here. So you can see that the plastic is over top, or it's flush in here. That's what I want. It's overlapping in the corner where I'm about to put a screw. Okay, I'm going through 4 pieces of plastic here, so I'm gonna put a bunch of pressure on here. Happy with that. All right, start handing me screws.
Okay, ready?
You're supposed to drill pilot holes for these, but I'm not. It's working out.
Yeah. This is so unnecessary.
I say that until it splits, and then I'll change my tune.
All right, this is looking beautiful. Love it.
Put your head down. Look, I still need to buy more of these and fit them in here, but we're in good shape. And then I'll go. Okay.
Voila, we're
It's
done.
on. It was tough here and there, but you know, we got it. The hardest part was the logistics, trying to be in the right place at the right time with the ladder and all.
This is taking a while, but it is really coming together. Finally, this is really looking pretty.
You could already kind of tell when the sun's out and you're standing in here. You could feel the heat reflecting back a little bit, just with it just halfway on.
You could see all the moisture already collecting on the plastic. It's great. All right, we are done for the night. Good job, babe.